Oh, quick, I better
Hello.
come up here and say hello. You left you by yourself. I was like, or talk about baptism by fire. Oh, do you know what? One thing you'll find is we are not slick.
It's fine.
We tried it, and everybody went, don't do slick, and we've tried it again, and we still can't, so you get what you get. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Lots of you have been with us all morning. It's been a pleasure to have your company. So we have got our lovely Corinne Robinson here, and wow, Corinne, how long is it since you first joined the craft industry? It's a while, isn't it?
I joined with you in 2016.
Oh my
9
gosh,
years.
9 years
Yeah.
ago. And
Yeah.
since then, you've built a brilliant YouTube.
Oh yeah,
you're
YouTube
really
is going
doing
really well,
isn't
yes,
it?
really well.
Loads of inspiration on there, guys. You definitely check out Corinne's YouTube. So we're going to be going through the counter. I'm going to be doing a bit of demoing. Corinne's going to be doing a bit of hosting. Well, but you know, with us, it's just a bit of banter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk you through how to shop and also say lots of hellos as well. In the room, we currently have Ethan, who's come in this morning. He's done a fantastic job for me because we've had a massive delivery of loads of new blanks, especially for the this coming season for Christmas, and we've had tons of them come in, and he's pulled one of every single one of them. We got this great big box. Corinne just looked in it.
I wondered what that was. Yes, it looks amazing.
It's really exciting. And he's just taken over cameras for a few minutes. Can we have a quick hello, Ethan?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, thank you. That's normally we just get a wave of his very Spider-Man gloves. We've got Sophie, who is our producer director. We've seen Ian is in the building. Yes, the Crafty Witches are here.
Was he here already?
Yes, he is. He's always early. He's got a fantastic collection with him. I was speaking to Linda quite late last night. Well, we were messaging each other. And she was telling me how excited she is. She's coming over on, we tell everybody everything,
yeah,
Corinne.
No secrets here.
No, there aren't any secrets. No, definitely not. She's coming over on Tuesday because we're talking about what we're going to do about Pollyanna Pickering. Her artwork's coming.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's going to be amazing,
it's amazing
isn't it?
artwork. It's
and
beautiful.
imagine if we had our look stickers and fabric to match. That might be nice.
I think you might have just given some stuff away there, Stephanie.
Oh, I think it could be rather exciting. Corinne went, oh, you sell these ink pads. She's like, how much are those? It's like, yeah, they're a good price.
Yeah, they are.
Right, everybody, we're going to tell you how to shop, and then we're going to go down the counter, say some hellos.
Yep, we've got loads of people in. Wow.
You start down there, and then
you go from the bottom up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got to go quite quick.
Okay.
Because they're quick.
Okay, there is.
You guys are fast, aren't you? So big warm welcome to Corinne, please. Can we have hearts? Can we have hellos? All of that kind of stuff. Sophie, should we do a giveaway to celebrate Corinne being here?
We can do. What do you want to give away?
£5 worth of points.
Okay.
Right, we're going to give away £5 worth of points. So at the end of the show,
Yep.
everybody who types the word, should we use...
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll say.
What's the word going to be?
Giveaway.
Giveaway. Right, so we'll tell you when it's ready. Don't do it yet. But when you type the word giveaway into the comments, you will go into the draw to win £5 worth of points. So somebody is going to get £5 added to their account.
I mean, you just said in the last show, somebody bought a complete set of paints on points, didn't they?
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is how it works. So before you do anything, join our Highlight Club. It's free. Straight away, even though we've got a deal. So you're going to get 2, 4, 5 sets of 5 ink pads. What was the price of them? Can you remember?
$9.99, I think you said.
$9.99, 5 for $9.99. Yeah. This is all, when it's gone, guys. So 5 for $9.99. We're doing some deals. It's a bit pre-Black Friday. So type in the comments, shop, followed by the code we give you. We've got a different code on there at the moment, shop download. We'll get you the right, we'll get you to the right one. But type that in the comments, it automatically goes into your basket. At the end of the show, you'll get a little message that tells you to click on the little red shopping basket and you check out. When you get to the checkout, make sure you've logged into your account because that $9.99 is before your discounts. So the least you're going to do is take 5% off, plus you're going to get points. So it's always a deal here. That's what we love. And if you get over £35, we'll pay your postage. So
Bargains all round.
That's how it is.
Perfect.
Right,
Shall
I'm
we have
going
a
to
look?
leave you
Okay.
to say some
Okay.
hellos.
Yep.
And I'm not going far, so Corinne's okay. Be gentle with her, everybody, and lots of warm welcomes.
It's lovely. It's lovely to see some names that I'm recognising. There's Angie here. She's saying, hi again, welcome, and how are the twins doing? They're doing really well. They're 7, thanks, Angie. I can't believe it.
7? How's that happened?
I know. That's my grandchildren. And we've got half another one on the way. Got Chris Briggs, Elaine Palmer, Pat Mussett, Jane Preston, all saying good morning. Ria, hello again, and Doreen, and Sandra. Anila says good morning. Daphne Roger says, a special welcome to my crafty friend, Corinne. Thank you. Oops. Stephanie, please tell Corinne this is Chardier. This is Chardier. I don't know. She will know who I am. Lovely to see her back with you. Oh, yes. I think I remember Daphne. Yes, I know now. We've got Fran. We've got Crafty Lou. Oh, saying hello. Ali Bani, I think. Yep. In Lincoln. That's not too far away. Leslie. Fran says it's like no other shopping channel. That's what I've heard. Carol Sparks. Emily's on YouTube. I think I know who that is. Hi, Emily. Daphne's saying hello to everybody here. Pam says, good morning again. Hello and welcome, Corinne. Lovely to see you here. Thank you. It is lovely to be here. Snowy. I thought that said snowy morning, everyone. No, it's Snowy says morning, everyone. You've got to read it carefully, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Terry Kim says good morning again, Stephanie. Ethan, Sophie, and a big welcome to Corinne. Thank you. Jacqueline says, oh, they're all starting with giveaway. Ali says morning. Jane Gray, Shona. There's so many. Jane McMillan, Alison Pearson, Ria. Wow. It jumps. Annette Gilbert, a big welcome. I'm sorry I didn't recognise you yesterday, but then someone told me you were on Crate and Craft, and then I knew who you were. Thank you. Yes, that's a few years ago, and I love that. Oh, Gaz Dowell says, oh my goodness, it's Corinne. Hiya, Gaz. Karen says, hello and welcome to the Madhouse. When I saw the posting on Facebook of you in the meeting with David, Mel and Stephanie, I immediately thought of your signature collection SVG that I have in my collection. Thank you. I still use my signature collection all the time. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll see it all the time. Anila says, welcome back. Jonathan Mark Berry says, hi all and welcome. Magic Mike Party says, good morning, everyone. There's so many people, lots of people are using the word giveaway. Don't forget to use that because that's going to give you £5 worth of points. Diane, Karen, Mandy says, oh, lovely to see Corinne on our screens. Thank you. It's lovely to be here. More people welcome me to the Madhouse. I'm not sure if I know what I've let myself in for. Val says, nice to see you again. Thank you. And Jack Reed says, welcome. Wendy Corbett says, lovely to see you. And Diane Shaw says, lovely to see you. Love your videos on YouTube. Thank you. I love doing them, Diane. It's really good fun because I can just do what I like. I've got no rules. So there we go. Right. Would you like me to show the first product? I think we should head this way.
I think we should, and I think we're going to be a bit quick with this one.
I think we do. Right. We have got 5 ink pads here. I love this. You've got all the different grey tones. They've got greys and browns, smoke pearl, pumice, anthracite, twilight grey, and smoke plume. Now, you're going to get all 5 for £9.99. We are talking less, just under £2 an ink pad. I know I used to sell these. They normally retail at a lot more than £2 an ink pad. Now, these are water reactive. So you're going to be able to do all your water reactive techniques with these. Stephanie's going to be talking through these. She's going to be demonstrating them. I love this. These are also brilliant to add to your other colours as well because they're going to completely change the tones of those colours. So if you have got a green and you want to make a much darker green, then you're maybe going to go in with a bit of your smoke pearl. You know, you're going to lighten some of them up with maybe your pumice. Absolutely brilliant. Now you've got, as I said, all 5 for £9.99. You wouldn't normally expect to get 2 for that price, so to get 5 is brilliant. Love this, and I love that you're getting the full range of the greys. I don't think there are any other greys. I think that is the full set. So yes, you need to be quick. Oh, I never said, if you want those, it's shop ink. and 10% has gone already. So that is brilliant. Now we're going to move down to the one in front of it, which is these pens.
Right, guys, I just need to let you know, 10% of the ink pads has already gone. I am going to be demonstrating them. It's not contents will vary. You're going to get exactly the colours that you see in there. The team have been pulling this together for you. In fact, 25% of it's gone.
Oh, wow. That just jumped up.
Yeah, it has. They're normally, you can pay up to £4.99 per ink pad. You guys know what they're like. Corinne, just because we can, I'm just going to very quickly show you this ink pad because I don't want you to miss out. And in the last show, we had a couple of people that were cross with us a little bit, and I get why, because they missed out because stuff jumped out their basket. So if you're wanting to check out, there's a couple of items on this show I need to show you. I'm just going to put this in this load and fold, and then...
If you like the load and fold, we're going to show you a deal on that in a minute, and also on the stamps that Stephanie's using as well. We're going to be featuring those in a minute, but as Stephanie says, we need to get quick with these ink pads.
Right, and also the other thing is, I just want to show you this because they're water reactive, so you get... Look at this, let me just get this. If you find you need to. Now, depending on how these have been stored, the ink could be at the bottom of the pad. So when you get them, please store them like that to get that ink moving again. But this is a very, very soft colour. Look at it. Look at how soft that is. If you find, a little tip for you, if you find your pads have not got as much ink at the top of them where it needs to be, you put a little bit of water on them like this.
This is only for your water reactive pads.
Only for your water reactive ones, only for the ones that we've just got here. And you'll see, well, I'm just going to put that there because you'll see, look what it does.
Oh, it's really brought it to the surface. It
really makes them juicy. So if you need to make your pad juicy, that's a little trick for you. I said to Corinne, I'm going to be digging into my stamping archive of history and getting some different ideas. Right, 60% of that has gone.
Now, if you're stamping with a water reactive, I would really recommend you use a stamping platform.
Absolutely.
Because you might want to go in a second time because it's a water reactive ink pad. Every ink pad works differently. Water reactives, you might need a second one. Or you're going to paint directly from there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of this ink and I'm just going to work the ink so that it literally starts to just give you that little bit of a hint of colour. But then this is the other thing I want to do, especially if you're looking for tonal designs. Come in, take the ink from here, look. So let me just get a bit more water. Thanks, Ethan. And I'm just going to go into here and get that ink, a little bit of it. And then you're going to just literally bring it in. Look how soft this grey is. It is just really delicate and detailed. And you can see there how juicy you can get those ink pads. So you can really just bring in that tiny bit of softness that you want, and just that's a little bit stronger than I wanted it. I wanted it really, really soft. Just take that off my brush and bring that in. Just look at that. It's a hint of, you almost got white with a hint of grey. It is stunning. And to get all of them at that price, remember, make sure if they are a little bit dry, you store them this way up so that the ink, because the ink will have just settled in the pad. Let it come through, or all you need to do is get your brush and reactivate the ink, but only do it on, as Corinne mentioned, on your water reactive ink pads. Don't do that on your alcohol-based ones. It doesn't work. But it gives you the chance. And then what I love about these ink pads is you can paint with them and you can put shadows around them. Can you go through the colours, Corinne?
I can. We have smoked pearl, which is probably... Smoked pearl and anthracite are your two darker ones. You've got pumice and twilight grey and smoked plume. Now, some of them are like what you call pure greys, and some of them have got sort of browny tones. Which one have you just used?
I've just used the smoked plume, which I love.
Which is probably, you probably picked the palest one there to be stamping with.
Yeah. but I wanted you to be able, you guys to be able to see how. And then I've got another one here. This one is actually rustic brown. And I'm just going to put this on the top. Now this one...
I was thinking that you could then go over with another ink pad because you've not moved your image, have you?
No, and watch this. So I'm just going to go over there. Look how it's made it darker, but also, can you see where I'd still got some water? You can literally go in, and the colour that I've pulled in from the grey from this centre, whoops, got a little bit of fluff, from this centre image has just started to come together there. So you can really play with these ink pads, but they're only $9.99. It's a crazy deal, guys. Right, should we have a look at these pens?
I think we should. Right, so these pens, you're going to get 10 pens, I think that's right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 12 pens. There's 12 on the counter. You got 12, Stephanie. So
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I have,
now,
yeah.
I have been told to tell you it is a contents may vary, and you might get some duplicates. But these are, let me have a look. So these are your acrylic paints. So you're going to get the little nib. There you are, Ethan. Can you see you've got your little nib at the side? Now, is that you've got one? Is that a replacement or is that a spare nib?
The one at the top?
Yeah.
No, it's these are you can use them as replacements.
You've got 2 replacements.
You've got
there you
spare
go.
ones. But you don't necessarily need to use that replacement in that pen. You can take that into another pen that you've already got that needs a replacement. But yes, that's what you actually are going to do. And listen to how much liquid's in them.
Yeah, you need to give them a good shake, get that ball bearing going, don't you?
Yes,
Make sure the paint is really well mixed up. I noticed that when David was doing in the last show all of his glazes, he really mixed the paints, you know, well. So yeah, you're going to get this, but you're going to get a range. You've got different greens, you've got reddy pinks, you've got oranges, there's browns, there's lots of different ones. Don't worry, like this, it looks a little bit like it's separated. Just give it a really good shake and it'll come back together. What colour is this one? This one is Flesh Tone Light. There you go. Really, really good acrylic paint. So they're going to go on all of your different surfaces, really multi-purpose functional surfaces. I wouldn't be painting with these because you want to buy your big tubs for that. But you know, if you want to add detail, then these are going to be brilliant. And I can see Stephanie's already using one. Which one are you using there, Stephanie?
I've actually got one of the pinks here, but do you know what's interesting? It's so easy to prime them as well. All you have to do is literally press the nib down, and you don't need to pump it up and down. Just press.
I can see that flowing already.
You can look at that flow. So that is your paint, and you can see it looks like paint. You've actually got the paint there, but this is what I love. Because it is because it's an acrylic paint and it's not an ink, whoops, try and do it right. So look at how that gives you a really opaque edge to your card.
Beautiful.
If you want to do some formatting and layering.
I was about to say, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, what a good way.
If you want these, shop acrylic, and they're coming out at $12.99. So it's what?
It's like a pound.
£1.08, something like that. Each pen. That is brilliant. I need to tell you, those ink pads, you're loving those. 75% has already gone. I'm not surprised because at that price, that is crazy. Oh no, gone. Pardon?
There is some left. It's just showing.
There is some left. It's just showing us sold out. But I think you need to just be quick. 4. Okay.
Right.
Not really a lot, is there? Not really. Loads of you are in there. Oh, Daphne says tip. I think she means top tip. Check out your baskets if you do not want to be upset. It does happen. Excellent. Yep. Fran always stores her ink pads upside down. Jonathan says, great colour to add shadows. Daphne says she's got the whole collection of the ink pads now at $9.99. Ink pads do run out. They are a consumable, so this is the perfect way to fill it up. We've got Lizzie saying good morning. Sophie Lou says, could you use those acrylic pens with the Cadence Crackle, Stephanie? I think you could. If you're doing something, paint it like you're doing, not necessarily on that, but on paper.
Yes, but I wanted to show, this is rough wood, right, guys? So, you know when you're doing wood and an edge, and you've got an edge on something, and you want to get it, you want a perfect straight edge. Look at how this is going to give you a straight edge.
That's really good. You should say that.
It's really good.
Lizzie says, acrylic pens are lovely for MDF too. Absolutely.
Yeah,
because you can draw and write and paint with them. You know, stone artwork with the children.
Yeah.
You know, paint on your glass pots. you know, for Christmas, you could be painting,
Look at the
you're making
coverage.
little tea light holders, couldn't you?
Anything ceramic you could
Yeah.
do. Plant pots. And then don't forget, use your aquastone over the top. But look at how that is covering. You know, you would never think you would get that with a pen.
No.
But that is fantastic coverage right now. Don't tell Mel I've done this. You can use them on your Sospeso, and it is going to dry, and it is going to give you that little bit of extra texture. So I've put that on there. I'm just going to wipe that off, just so that, while I can, that one's not going to wipe off because it's dry. But the other thing is you can edge your petals. Let me get one that I can get hold of. Let me get here, this one. Right, ready? Look, you can edge the petals of your Sospeso. How cool is that?
That looks lovely.
And those greens going into here and being able to, oh, look at this. I could put just the tiniest little bit of pink on the tips of the branches.
Who made that? Is it you going to be shouted at by Mel?
Yeah, probably. But look at that little bit of pink on those branches. Doesn't that just bring in that colour?
It just pulls all the colours together, doesn't it?
Oh, we just need to tell her that it looked better when it was done. Well, it does. Hey, look at that, guys. Look at that little bit of pink on the tips there. Because these pens are going to go onto the glitter and crazy, crazy price. Your chance, Saturday's always about deals. Look at that.
Now, you may get some duplicates in your packs, but I think...
I hope I get 2 of these.
I think, yeah, I don't know which ones you're going to get duplicates of, but, they're just still an amazing, amazing price. Okay, shall we look at the next thing? So, I think this is a bundle, and I think it's got stamping platform. You just saw Stephanie use it. As I said, I would always be using a stamping platform. This is your load and fold. I think for me, it's I don't know how to, I'm just going to say it and hopefully you take it right. It's the simplest stamping platform I know, but it works. Why make something more complicated when you don't need to? So you're getting a 6x8 and an 8x8 inch platform. They work. You don't need to make them overcomplicated. It means you can hold everything in place. Now, I use things, because these aren't the ones with magnets, but you can hold your paper down if you want to hold it so that it doesn't move. You can hold it down with masking tape in there. You can hold it down with a little bit of dotty tape pen that will hold it in place. So you're getting both of those. Now, I'm getting all of these ink stamps as well. I think that's right. So you're getting all of these mandalas, mindful moodling, I think that says, yes, with Lou. Aren't these gorgeous? Just turning them over.
Literally.
I'm going to turn one over so that you can actually see.
So how many stamps do we get?
You're getting 7 packs.
7 packs.
I don't actually know how many stamps that is. That's a lot of stamps. They're all A6 in size, just so that you know. But you have so many. Look at that. Look how many stamps. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stamps in that set. And you're getting 7 sets. Now, they all will vary. This one, for your borders, look at that for borders. Isn't that absolutely, I use that word too quickly, but I don't know what else to use. That is stunning. I'm going to go that way up so you can see the hearts in the right direction. Absolutely gorgeous. And the great thing is, these are, they've got solid lines around the outside, sort of. So you might be able to, some of these you might be able to take into your scan and cut them out after you've stamped. Now, as if that wasn't good enough, for $24.99, which is a great price, you're also going to get a free, a download. Is that right? Yes, I've got my download with this. Oh no, is this shop download? Is that different?
You can buy it on its own separately, or I think it's included.
It's included in the bundle. There you go.
And separately, how much would it cost?
Separately, it's $7.99. So you're getting this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? I love the colours on this. Now, take this into your Minecraft Studio, and those reds and yellows and oranges become blues and greens. Use snippets of them, fade them out. I'm going to be doing some Minecraft Studio techniques with you in a few minutes, within the next hour, and I'm going to show you how you can change the colours. So if you look at this one here, and it's all blues and greens, and you think, no, I want that in pinks and purples, I'll show you. It's not with this one, but I'll show you. It's so easy to change it. But going back, stamping platform, 7 packs of stamps, and your download, $24.99. I mean, that's everything you want. I'm imagining taking something like, I'm going to pick one here, taking this background, maybe making it a little bit more, transparent, taking some of the opacity out of it, make it a little bit paler, and then stamping your mandalas over the top. No need to colour. You've got everything. The colours of the papers are going to come through your stamps and are going to look fantastic. So I think you need to be quick if you want to get that one. That one is going to go. Have we got an update on these ink pads? Have they?
2 left.
2 left. Don't be long on those.
I
really,
need to
really
show
quick.
you this as well, Corinne, because I've just discovered these pens. You can do acrylic stamping. So,
do you want to quickly show that technique?
Yeah,
I've
is
got
that
a
all
lovely
right?
comment. I've got a lovely comment off Karen about the stamping platforms, but we'll wait. We'll let you share
Okay,
that.
well, look at this, because actually, if it wasn't on a pen, if this was a brush, the brush would be going down the sides.
Yeah, it would go into the grooves, wouldn't it?
It
And
would.
you'd just get a solid, basically a solid splat, wouldn't you? For want of a
Yeah,
better
splat.
word.
You're going to fit in right. A splat. But look, I'm just going over it. I'm not worrying it's gone over in a few little places. I'm just going to take that flower off. But I've already done one there, that, and then thought, I wonder if this is going to work.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Give it a go.
It's a piece of paper at the end of the day, isn't it? It's a piece of paper.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that, guys. If you think you can't paint now, right, this has now got me thinking, I need acrylic pens, and because I need to be able to do a technique with them. Right, so I'm just going to take that off and put that back down. Watch this. So we're going to go a little bit here. So
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm just going to go with here. Right, then.
So you've not done full coverage?
Not full coverage, and then I'm just going to blend it in. Just going to let that blend. If I had my spritzer, I might spritz as well, but that would just be another thing to try and play with. So I'm just going to go here, and then we'll just turn this round, because I don't know where that's going to end up. And we're just going to.
Do you think you have to go fairly quick before the paint would try to dry on the?
I think you might need to go relatively quickly, but I think you've got time. But look at that. Look at how you can blend your colours.
Pick your colours that you want to blend together, you know. I mean,
yeah, and then I wonder what happens if we put water on it. Let's try that, shall we?
I love this, you know. You're wondering, so you just have a go.
Oh, yes, look at that.
Is that painting now?
Yeah.
Oh, how beautiful.
Oh, look at this.
Because you're going in before it's had time to dry.
Yeah, that is definitely working. Right, let's go a bit more. Work even better if the brush is clean. Anyway, but never mind, we won't worry about that.
You're pulling the paint out, but you could potentially just take a little bit of paint off the end of the nib.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Let's try that. Oh, yes, look at that. Really lets you get the colour. Look at it. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at that.
So whilst you've got the nib that's going to give you the control, 10% of those acrylic pens
Look at
have
this,
gone.
Guys. Look at that.
Really blend it out, can't you?
Wow. And then, of course, don't forget, you get the extra nibs as well. But this, I'm thinking, we've just put it on wood. I wonder what will happen if I put it on this pot. Shall I just try it on here? Oh,
you could outline one of the letters.
Hey, yeah, that's a good idea.
Do it like a drop shadow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does it brilliantly. That was a brilliant idea, Corinne. That really works. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Oh, yeah. That is, you've just given us a reason. I'm going to go in there, make it. Oh,
you've got the control, haven't you? That's what the difference is. It's that control that you wouldn't even have with a brush, because a brush could splay. But whereas this way, you know, you've got that total control.
Look at that. This is really... Oh,
I don't know who painted that on there. They're going to come back in on Monday morning.
No, it was me.
Oh, that's all right
Luckily,
then.
It's all right, I don't mind. Do you know what I do want, though? I really want a full set of these pens.
Yes.
But the problem is they're going to cost a lot more than the ones we've got here. Look at this, though, guys. Look at how I can go straight like that. Whatever colours we've got, just get them. I'm just colouring in any bit. Look at that.
That looks fantastic,
How
doesn't
clever's
it?
that? That's made that look so much better. Bless you. Look at how much better that looks.
It just finishes it off, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah. Corinne, earlier I think we got our times wrong. Ian's on next.
Oh, is he on next?
Yeah, I don't know how David just came in and said, "Oh, can you tell when you get a chance?
All right,
can you
that's
tell
fair enough.
Corinne?" We got that mixed up, didn't we?
It doesn't matter.
Well, do you know what? That's what happens here.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Look
just
at this.
present that one and then we'll demonstrate the, as long as David's
Ian.
okay, because that means he's on an hour later. Same
Oh,
for me.
he's fine.
I was here till
Hey,
1
look
o'clock
at
anyway.
this, look at this, look at that. Guys, that's brilliant.
That really sort of
It's
brings
made
out,
a difference,
gives
hasn't
it a
it?
graffiti look, doesn't it? You know.
Hey, I wonder if you can do dots and stuff with it.
I think you know the answer already.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, you can do really fine ones as well. Look at that. Okay, you need
could
them.
do Zentangling with them.
Yeah. That's a real... So, actually, we've just shown that as a product, we
How
need
versatile.
this. Yeah.
How versatile is that?
Maureen has just asked, are those pens washable on ceramic?
No, I'm going to say they're not waterproof. I'm
You
going to
need to
say I
seal it,
don't
wouldn't
know.
you?
I would say you need to seal it.
You definitely would need to seal it. But I think if you're painting most things onto ceramic, if you're thinking that it's going to be washable, you'd want to seal it anyway.
Let me just...
We can ask David's
Well,
if he appears.
I've just seen
Have you
there's
just
a little leaf, there's a little thing, there's an arrow. Helps if you look at the product, doesn't it? There's an arrow that underneath here, there's a load of instructions. Didn't look. Let me just get this out.
Shall I show something else while you try and do
that's
that?
it. I just need to undo it.
That makes sense. So I wanted to give the message. Karen said she loves this stamping platform. I have several. Take them into work for the children at the after-school club where I work, for them to use. They love it. We were using them before half term to create very arty autumn pictures with stamps and inks. Absolutely. This means that maybe your dexterity is not as good. Maybe you find it quite hard to manipulate your fingers sometimes. You can still be able to do your favourite crafts with these. So that is brilliant. Okay, should we have a look at some of the Sheena ones next, because they are next to me and I've got lots more. Thank you, lots of people asking about my YouTube and saying it's nice to see me. So there we go. Right, Sheena. So I think these ones are individual. So this is exotic. Shop Exotic is the first one. Look at that. I think that is beautiful. Look at that. So let me just turn it around. There we go. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamps in here. Good size stamps. Absolutely. I don't know what about 4 or 5 centimetres a stamp, a couple of inches, maybe. I do usually work in inches. Aren't they beautiful? I love the size of the images. These ones I'd be wanting to heat emboss so that you've got that area to really drop that colour into. So Shop Exotic, $4.99 for an A5 sheet of stamp for that one, or Baby Blessings is your next one, and this, I'm going to turn that round again. I always think stamps, you need to see what you're getting. They're upside down in the other way. You've got the arch. Look at the sunlight coming through there. You've got the cross. That is a beautiful cross. I'm going to go up that way. You've got the font, and then loads of lovely words. Baptism, christening, on your, God bless, and God parent. Again, A5 sheet, and that's Shop Baby, and of course it is still $4.99. I think as we're on a roll with Sheena, we should do the last Sheena. Now this is a double pack. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at him. This is define the line strong and silent. quite a mouthful, but there we are. I just think of him. Isn't he absolutely stunning? Really beautiful. I mean, if you like to paint, this is good. You're going to have so much fun with this. You've got you've got a moon and a sun at the top. Take pride in how far you've come. What a lovely sentiment. Now, as if that wasn't enough, still £4.99. We've now gone up to an A5 sheet of stamps. We're also going to give you the stamp and the die as well. So this die is going to cut out, if I show you on here, you're going to be able to cut out the 2 stamps using those. And you've also got an edge. Now this edge is going to, if you look at this, you can actually see. Can you see the shape? Look, that's his nose. It's going to fit, look, from there to there and round. So you've got the dip in it and it's going to come to here. So you can now have this coming off the edge of your project. Absolutely gorgeous. So shop strong, £4.99, the stamps and the dies. What a complete set. You need to get that quickly. That is beautiful. I am very vocal. I always struggle with my mail cards. Flowers, rainbows, butterflies. I'm in my element. This is going to give you so much inspiration for those mail cards. Okay, rare earth. I've done so many rare earth shows in the past. I love this. Saltwick Nab is the next one. It's an A5 stamp set. This is beautiful. I'm going to turn it round. You are going to be able to start scene building with this. Look at this. You've got that gorgeous shoreline. Doing those techniques that Stephanie just showed you, stamp it with your water-reactive ink pad, then start to drag those colours across. Now, you don't have to stamp the whole stamp in one colour. You can stamp, especially if you've got a platform, stamp this bit in a rocky colour. You know, your greys and your browns. Stamp this bit where it's the water and the sand in the blue and then pull those blues out. If you've got your stamping platform, you can go in multiple times and then get the bits that you want. Shop Salt, £4.99.
There's only 2 left, guys.
Oh, 2 left. Okay, didn't see that. That better be quick. I'll go on to Camber Sands, which, oh, now this appeals to my inky background. Look at this. I love that. It's like the rocks. But I'm just thinking for your mail cards, for your steampunk, for your mixed media, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? It's still £4.99. Shop Sans is going to get you that. And then this beautiful background. It's a solid stamp with all of the seagulls on. But again, if you only wanted to stamp 1 or 2, just mask off the ones that you don't want to use and then you can stamp a few. So yeah, Shop Sans is that. Are you all right if I carry on with a few more?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I'm just going to quickly let everybody know that these pens, look at this, guys. So that's what I've done. I've gone round the edge of the letters and then put the little dots in. We've used them for stamping that you can see here, put the full image on, but then coloured, and you can use them like ink. And I got this off. So this was the instructions. Now, it used a word that I've not seen with acrylic paint for a very, very long time. And I was excited when I read this. So it says, these are water-based. It is a silky matte acrylic. So it's silky. But the matte finish is the bit that properly attracted me to it.
It's dried quickly,
so
hasn't
it's
it?
dried, but you've got a silky matte and it does look good. So it also goes on to say it's got a high colour density. Well, we can see that, can't we? And a superior opacity. And again, you can see that because those dots on that black are solid opaque dots, even with the tiniest bit. But it suggests that you use them on wood, stone, plaster, clay, canvas, etc. Now, we've put them on card. I'm just thinking, I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek. You know, I've got no secrets. I'm not very good at keeping secrets. This one, next week, we are going to be doing something. Now, I don't know whether you've ever seen this, Corinne. This is really dead exciting. We do a lot of candle making here, don't we, guys? And we have got some ultra thin, slim candles coming.
Wow.
So they're not even as fat as this. I need to find something that gives you how fat they are. They're like as fat as those bristles. And what we're going to do with them is you plait them. So you warm them and plait them. And then we're going to make our own holders to put them in. So our own tea light holders, they look fantastic. Honestly, they're so different. They look real luxury. But I'm now thinking I need these to paint the clay with. So yes, so if you've got these, this you're going to love, because I'll show you how to do that. But we're going to be plaiting them.
And I think children are going to be able to use it, because people often say, can I get my children involved? You're still clean, aren't you? They're safe.
I know, that's a miracle.
Don't give them to David, he'll prove us wrong. But you know, they will, you know, you can, they're safe, they're easy to use. And how fantastic is that? I'm
really busy for those guys, don't miss them. You get 12 of them for $12.99. Right, what was next, Corinne? Because I interrupted them.
It's all right, it's all right. We'll go on to the next stamp. Lovely comments there. Somebody said, leave Stephanie in the corner, she'll be playing all day, basically.
Oh, yeah, I love it in this corner.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Marina says, that's great. Another new face that knows what she's doing. I hope so, after all these years. So thank you, Marina.
We always say that. The only way you get this side of the counter is you have to craft, because then you guys know that if we say to you, that's black, that's rubbery, that'll fold, that'll hold its shape, you know that what we're saying we've tested, because that's really important.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's lovely to have Corinne here. She's got a wealth of experience, years and years of experience. And don't forget, you can watch her on YouTube as well. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you join the club if you are not already a member of the club. Yeah. Because that's the thing. It is such good value for money. Yeah.
Every price that I'm telling you today, I'm telling you the off-the-counter price. Yeah. If you are in the club, it's going to go down by at least 5%. And then you're also going to get your points as well. And somebody in the last show brought the deal of the day for $24.99 using just their points. So you're going to actually be able to get product. They're not just useless points, they're really useful. Okay, Strawberry Moon Designs. Now you've seen Stephanie crafting with these the last few minutes. These are beautiful. Now we're getting both sets of these, I believe. Yes, we are. You put Shop Moon into the comments, and that will get you both these half price. Instead of £20, you're going to get them for $9.99. I'm going to turn them over. There we go, so you can see. Aren't these? Look how big these are. Aren't these gorgeous? Get some, make some masks with these, then you're going to be able to create your displays. I love how they look hand-drawn. So, you know, if that's the style of you like to craft with, you know, that sort of really hand-drawn look, these are good. They remind me, what was the name of that plant? That one, Stephanie. These. Is it
no, not eucalyptus. Not the ones that got the little
pods. Clear pods. Somebody tell me.
What's it called, guys?
Tell me,
please. Honesty.
Honesty, that's exactly it, yeah.
Do you know what I'm thinking? We did silk painting yesterday. These would look right. On Sunday, 2 o'clock, I'm back doing my Facebook Lives. I am going to use these stamps with my silk paints, because I've just thought of a technique I need to share with you. And it would need to be a stamp with this kind of shape to make it work. So I'm going to use the gutter as my ink, and I'm then going to colour with my, oh my goodness, my head's
okay. All right, so if you want to craft if you want to see what Stephanie's going to be doing tomorrow, get these in your basket today. They'll be with you in a couple of days, and then because it's Facebook Live, you'll be able to watch it again, and then you'll be able to craft along with what Stephanie's doing. And to do that, it's Shop Moon, $9.99. I love stamps. I buy them all the time because you can do so much with them. Okay, we're going to look at 2 red robins. These are your silhouette animals. So it says, a gathering of countryside companions. Aren't these beautiful? Shop gathering. Now these are going to be absolutely wonderful, that you're going to be able to start building up your scenes with these. Really, really lovely. They're going to let you do your inky techniques. You've just seen the water-reactive inks. Create your backgrounds and then stamp on these as well. Will it confuse you if I do the last 2 red robins one?
No, I think you should, because we're going to
So this is Notebook Essentials. Is it really? Notebook Essentials. So this is going to give you the sort of lines, but they're not perfect. I love how you've got a break here and a break there. And then you've also got, like a squiggle. What is the...
Oh, a little tear, paper
tear?
tear.
Oh, it's a paper tear. I see. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? What a lovely way to craft. So you can make your own, you know, scrapbook. And I'm also thinking, I love doing a technique called hand stamping when I don't use a platform, and I get it to almost fail and get less of the image.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you can even make it even more rustic. So, you know, try and make, you know, you do. Shop notebook, $3.99. Wow. Wow, that's a 60% saving on that one. That is a deal on that one. Okay, now I think these two are separate. This is Mindful Moodling with Lou. Which one am I doing first?
Right, so
Shop Love. Shop Love, which one is that? Which one that says love?
The one that's...
That was a clue, wasn't it? Inspire and Love. I'm going to turn this over so that you can see. This is 3 stamps. Inspire is your first one. Then you've got this gorgeous doodle, and then you've got love. Now I'm thinking if you like junk journaling, if you like just journaling, if you like scrapbooking, these are going to be gorgeous. Again, they're going to work so well with those strawberry moon ones because they've got a very similar sort of freehand drawn. Shop Love $4.99 for those. So you're going to get all 3 of those for $4.99. They are beautiful. And then if that wasn't enough, we have got the next one, which is Live and Imagine. I'll turn that one round. Just so I put these together, look, the doodle line is different. So you're not getting a repeat here. It's a different doodle line. So you've got Live and Imagine.
Is the word, it's joined up, isn't it? But we could separate those letters.
Oh, just mask them before you ink.
Yeah, what other words could we do with live and love?
Well, you could do. Oh, yeah, you've got live and love. Let me just say, that's Shop Imagine. Again, it's $4.99. But yeah, you could.
My spelling's rubbish, so I can't think of
Well,
any.
then you've got LVE and then an O and an I, haven't you?
Yeah.
But no, I can't do it.
Love.
Yeah, you've done love, live, live.
Live, live. I've.
Come on, we need some more words.
What's that TV programme where you get
countdown?
Yeah,
I'll do the maths.
I do rubbish at that.
I leave the word ones to my husband. He does a Guardian crossword every morning, and then he comes to me and asks me, and I'm like, no. Ask me a maths one. Like, you know, I worked out that was a 60% saving. I can do that, but I can't work out spellings.
Oh, no. I bet everybody at home can. You guys
give us some ideas. What could you use instead? Oh, and don't forget, we haven't reminded you, we're doing a giveaway because it's my first show here today, a special treat for you. Don't forget to put the word giveaway in the comments, and we will give you lucky person will get £5 worth of points at the end. There we go.
Okay, guys, just a quick one I need to mention as well is just talking about products that we've got and copyrights and stuff like that. When we buy product, because it comes from a official distributor, supplier, company, wherever it is, what you need to do is, if it is our product, then of course the copyright, we hand you over our copyright. You can do whatever you like with it within reason. Just don't get us into trouble. If it is somebody else's, you need to follow their copyright, their angel policy. But from a copyright perspective, working and using the products, should be absolutely no problems whatsoever. And if anybody encounters any problems, you come straight back to us. You know where our customer service sits, and we will deal with it and put everybody right. We're absolutely as transparent as we can be. That is what is really important. And you know what? Lots of companies sell lots of different products from lots of different sources. So all we're doing is bring you a selection of brands, but also because we're not on another channel, we can bring the prices right down. But often it's on limited stocks, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I think that came in because I mentioned about the scan and cut. But if you're not saving the images, you're not flouting
so actually
and flouting you're not flouting any angel policy. So yes, I did say about cut that. I was meaning put them in, cut them, and then take them out. Don't save them if you're in any doubt at all. Sorry, I should have made that a bit clearer.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Corinne, just so you know, the more you hear, the more you'll know. Our customers are brilliant because you guys help us. If we miss something, you jump in. So that's good. You know, keep doing it because we love it. It's about community, and in a community, you support each other, you help each other. If somebody needs to be put right, you put them right. We all just do it nicely, and that's what this is about. So please, everybody, don't stop what you're doing, because that's what makes us different to everybody else. Is we don't shy away from something when it goes wrong. If it goes wrong, we tell you. You know what? I'm going to need to go and get some nail glue or go to the doctor's because my nail's coming off. We tell you like it is. We are just real people. We're not those, you know, Corinne didn't get here this morning and spend half an hour in hair and makeup. Unfortunately, she was
It would have been nice.
I know. It's like, make sure you got flats on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, before I started on Shopping TV, I lived in heels. I haven't worn heels properly for over 8 years, 9 years. I'm just in flats all the time now. Also, because I'm tall and I used to be next to presenters and it used to look ridiculous. But no, you don't. Anyway, Fran says thank you for clarifying it. She just wants to, you know, people like to be cautious.
Keep us all on the right.
Keep it on the right. Okay, is there anything else? Anybody give us a comment. Is there anything you want us to go back and have a look at? We've gone down the counter. Stephanie, have you got anything else to show us over that way?
Well, a couple of things I need to ask you, please, is Ian's coming up from Crafty Witches. He's got a fantastic thing. He doesn't half put us to shame. Linda, we need to have a chat on Tuesday because her DT is phenomenal.
It is.
I mean, ours is too, but ours are just, I mean, they're just so busy and probably not enough of them. But Ian, when you walk in, it will be like a wonderland of finished samples. Yes. So we need to do something about that, I think. That's one of our things.
I saw Linda last week and so many finished samples.
I know. So make sure we check those out. So make sure everybody gets a really good look at those because that'll be lovely. So Ian's coming up next. Corinne's going to do the show with him, which will be fantastic. That's great because you've got 2 new faces. Gives you a break from all of us as well.
Do you know what? I have spoken to Ian on social media and everything for years and years and years, and I've never actually met him.
Really?
We both worked for the same company for a while, but I've never actually met him in flesh. So it's going to be really lovely to actually meet him.
He brings chocolate.
Oh. That's all right then. Yeah.
And then Corinne's going to do a show with David, and I'm going to be prepping everything for my Facebook Live. But don't forget to type the word mystery into the comments because we are giving away a £5 worth of
giveaway.
Points. Giveaway. Oh, sorry, not
don't
mystery.
Type mystery,
giveaway.
You won't get it.
Thank you.
We've got like 2 minutes left. Do you want to draw?
Yes, let's draw a winner. And then, what were the other words that we can type that get us things like? Live. So if you type the word live in there, it means that we can give you reminders of what's coming up. But there's some Black Friday ones.
Yeah, there's a Black Friday. Was it deals?
The winner is Leslie B.
Hi, Leslie. Right,
Leslie
can we have
B.
confetti, please? Leslie, congratulations. You've just won £5 worth of points. Right, if you type the word deals, we can then send you the Black Friday deals. Right, now I am going to tell you, we have got coming next week a limited amount at the price it will be, some laser engraving and cutting machines.
Wow.
And they've got all the filters and everything that you need. We've made sure we've done it right. You've got everything. We're going to be telling you about that next week. So we're going to be doing a little bit of some really interesting stuff. So coming up, and that'll be on a Black Friday deal. Yes, so if you want to know what the deals are, please just type the word deal. Right, so congratulations to Leslie. Thank you, Corinne.
It's been a pleasure.
Sorry, we both talk a lot, don't we?
We do, don't we? They should. They'll learn. They'll learn. But I think we've been able to look at the product, and I think that's what people want, isn't it? To see what they actually could get. So yeah. Oh, back on the screen, Shop Bundle. This is this huge bundle. Shop Bundle $24.99 is going to get you both the platforms, all 7 packs, and the download as well. So yeah, really, really good deal on that one. So make sure you check that one out. And as I heard you say, that people need to check out the baskets because it's not theirs until they have checked out. It really might not, it doesn't feel fair sometimes, you know, people can nab it out of your basket. But that's how shopping TV works, unfortunately. Until you've paid for it, it's not yours. So if we are getting limited stock on anything and you want it, please do check out. And as Stephanie said, if your basket is over £35, Highlight Crafts are going to pay your postage as well, and you're going to get your discounts and you're going to get your points. I mean, what better reasons do you need than that to shop today on a Saturday morning? I think, yeah, that is just perfect.
Well, we're out of time, so we're going to flip over to the other studio. Oh, we're having a bit of a studio makeover in the next few weeks as well.
Oh, yeah.
We are. We're doing some decorating. We're ready for a change, don't you think? We're ready for a change, a bit of an uplift. David's got plans. He showed me the before and after. I'm like, wow.
Our David's doing it.
Our David, oh yeah, he's absolutely brilliant at that. And he showed me the before and after, and I was like, it doesn't even look like the same building. Yeah, I can't wait till he's free and he can come round and do my house. Anyway, we'll see you all in a little while, everybody. Take care, lots of love.
Bye.